Princess Ingrid has a bright future ahead. She will become the next queen of Norway after her father, Crown Prince Haakon, completes his reign as monarch. There are already 2 future Norwegian monarchs who will follow the current King Harald. If Princess Märtha Louise had been granted the privileges that girls born into royal families have today, the story could have been very different. Märtha Louise could have become queen. The recently married princess was previously married. Her husband, who gave her 3 daughters, passed away. For several years, she has been in love with an American shaman, whom her royal family initially did not accept. Märtha Louise is the first daughter of King Harald and Queen Sonja. If the same rules had applied in 1971 as they do now, she would have been the crown princess, and consequently, her daughters would also have held that title. However, Märtha Louise, the elder sister in the Norwegian royal family, will not become queen. Moreover, she has renounced the royal duties she inherited by birth. In 1990, the Norwegian constitution was amended to establish absolute primogeniture for succession to the throne, meaning that the firstborn, regardless of gender, has priority in the line of succession. This rule is not retroactive as it was in Sweden in 1980, so Haakon still has priority to the throne over his older sister. Prince Haakon will rule after King Harald's death, alongside his wife, the humble Princess Mette-Marit. And after Haakon completes his reign, Princess Ingrid, their first child, will ascend the throne. This means that Ingrid will enjoy the privileges that were denied to Märtha Louise. When Prince Haakon becomes king, as expected, he will be known as Haakon VIII of Norway. Haakon and Mette-Marit also have a son, Prince Sverre Magnus of Norway, and he has recently attracted much attention. The extravagant wedding of Märtha Louise of Norway and shaman Derek Ferret left many anecdotes and memorable moments, but also presented us with an unexpected event. The debut of Amalie Giæver MacLeod, the new girlfriend of Prince Sverre Magnus, the younger son of Haakon, and Mette-Marit. Among the colorful guests at the ceremony, including the newlyweds hidden under a sheet for exclusivity, and King Harald and Queen Sonja, who celebrated until morning. The attention of the most astute royal fans was drawn to the mysterious girl accompanying Sverre Magnus. We first saw them in Ålesund, where the happy newlyweds gathered their guests before the ceremony. Then in Geiranger, the most beautiful fjord in Norway, where the celebration continued late into the night. Journalists, surprised by the presence of a girl closely interacting with the prince, tried to find out who this young lady was who casually sat in a boat next to Haakon, Mette-Marit, and Princess Ingrid Alexandra. The Norwegian publication Aftenposten was the first to identify the beautiful stranger. These two must have been seeing each other for some time. On Instagram, she has been posting photos with Sverre Magnus since December 2023, the publication reports. Although the royal court has not yet made any statements, we learned from Amalie's LinkedIn profile that she works as a model in her spare time, interns at art galleries, and recently worked in a former factory in Trondheim converted into a contemporary art center. She shares this passion with Queen Sonja. Approval for Amalie absolutely fantastic and beautiful. The fact that Prince Sverre Magnus, who is 18 years old, brought his girlfriend to his aunt's wedding was quite a surprise, besides the importance of the moment chosen to introduce her to the world. It is not yet known when exactly their relationship began, but one of the wedding guests hinted at some rather interesting details about the young couple. According to a German magazine, artist Björk Thorhallsdatter, a close friend of the newlyweds, stated, "I really like all of Märtha Louise's children, so I talk to them a lot. I also think that Amalie of Sverre Magnus is absolutely fantastic and beautiful." The artist also revealed that Sverre Magnus and Amalie attended school together at Elfbacken and jokingly added that they might have acted in some school play together. It was only in mid-June last year that the royal court announced that the prince had completed his studies at Elfbacken High School in Oslo. A year earlier, his sister, Princess Ingrid Alexandra, also celebrated her graduation there. It is still unknown what the future holds for the 18-year-old prince and his girlfriend. However, it's not just the positive reviews from Thorhallsdatter that testify to how well Amalie Giæver MacLeod has fit into the new family. At the wedding in Geiranger, the girl wore an elegant brown dress, but it was not just any dress. It was a design by Vera Wang, which Princess Mette-Marit herself wore a few years ago. One could assume that Amalie borrowed it from her future mother-in-law's wardrobe, which is quite a significant sign of trust on her part. A ray of hope for Mette-Marit. This apparent trust in the romantic relationships of her youngest son brought a smile to the Norwegian princess, who has recently faced turmoil concerning her other children. First, her daughter Ingrid Alexandra broke up with her boyfriend, Magnus Hogstad, this summer after 2 years of dating. Far more serious is the incident involving her eldest son, Marius Borg Høiby. The story of the Norwegian royal family is not just a chronicle of events and changes but a reflection of the significant shifts in modern society. We see how the royal family embraces and adapts to new realities, demonstrating openness to change and a willingness to support its members in finding their own paths and happiness. Princess Ingrid, Prince Haakon, and even Prince Sverre Magnus all represent a new generation that not only respects traditions but also strives to ensure that royal life aligns with the spirit of the times. Märtha Louise may not have become queen, but her personal journey shows the importance of following one's heart, even when it goes against societal expectations. Her courage in choosing her own path and her commitment to staying true to herself inspire many. Meanwhile, the younger generation, such as Princess Ingrid and Prince Sverre Magnus, sets an example of how respect for traditions can coexist with openness to new opportunities and relationships. The royal family's acceptance of Amalie, Prince Sverre Magnus's new girlfriend, is a vivid example of this modern outlook. It is not just a romantic story, but proof that love and support can overcome any barriers, including those once established by strict protocols and traditions. Moreover, this gesture of trust from Mette-Marit and Haakon shows that in the royal family, human feelings and close relationships are beginning to prevail over mere formalities. Thus, we see the Norwegian monarchy moving step by step towards greater inclusivity and modernity while preserving its roots and cultural heritage. This gives hope that in the future, we will witness an even more open, honest, and approachable monarchy. Such changes make the royal family more relatable and closer to their people, creating bridges between the old and the new world, between the past and the future. Dear viewers, we are thrilled to have you with us as we explore the captivating world of royalty and their stories that transcend time. The lives of these royal figures are filled with intrigue, romance, and profound moments that reflect not only their own personal journeys but also the evolving nature of society itself. From unexpected romances to the challenges of maintaining traditions in a modern world, these stories give us a glimpse into a world where history and the present are forever intertwined. As we follow the tales of princes, princesses, and all those connected to the royal court, we see how love, duty, and courage shape their destinies. These stories are not just about the past or the present, they are about the human experience, one that resonates with us all. We are here to bring you closer to these narratives, filled with emotion, drama, and insight. Stay tuned to our channel, where we continue to bring you the latest updates and in-depth looks at the fascinating lives of royals from around the world. Your support and enthusiasm inspire us to delve deeper into these stories and uncover the secrets that lie beneath the crown. Thank you for being part of our community, and we look forward to sharing many more royal adventures with you. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.